What's up everybody, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another video, and today I wanted to bring you another episode in a series that I've done a few times here on YouTube, and I've very much enjoyed doing so. On this channel, the Macintosh Review, I like to focus on the best in Apple news, rumors, and reviews, and of course, that means I need to have Apple products on hand in order to bring the latest to you, the viewers. So today I wanted to show you my latest overview of my collection of Apple products as of summer 2020. My collection includes iPhones, iPads, iPods, Macs, Apple Watches, tons of iPhone cases and accessories, cameras, computer gear, and more, so I'm definitely excited to share this with you. Let's jump into it. So if you are new to the channel, welcome, thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button below the video. Now I've done a few versions of this video in the past, and it's been 3 years since my last one, so naturally I thought it was time to update the series. I'm going to first show you my latest product additions to my collection that I either received or purchased over the last 3 years since the last time I made a collection video. After that, I'll jump into all of my products that I've owned for quite some time and still use, as well as products that are simply part of my collection as vintage products for my channel. There are many products that have come or gone in my collection, and I do cover nearly everything I've ever owned in this video, but I will link my previous collection overview videos in the description if you want to check those out, and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm if you enjoyed the video, as well as subscribe with bell notifications on. If you see anything that you might want to purchase in the video, I will have all of the products mentioned linked in the description for your reference to check out, along with my social media links in case you have any questions regarding any of the products, or you can simply drop me a comment below the video as well. So I will admit, since the last video, I have held on to a few of my Apple daily drivers for some time. To start, I bought the iPhone X 64GB in silver about 2.5 years ago, and I haven't really felt a need to upgrade. I used to buy a new iPhone every year, and I did take a year break from YouTube to restructure my channel a bit, but Apple's iPhone XS and iPhone 11 just never really had enough to push me over the edge to upgrade, so I have been using the iPhone X as my daily driver for over 2 years now, and I have been more than pleased. The stainless steel design is great, and I think the screen is the perfect size for me, which is a little ironic as I said anything bigger than the iPhone 7 in the past would be too big in the last video, but opinions change over time. I have upgraded my iPhone X to iOS 13.5, and I even jailbroke the device for a bit recently, which is always a fun experience. Ultimately, I have loved the iPhone X ever since I bought it, although I will probably upgrade this year to the iPhone 12 in the fall, and I'm super excited to see what iOS 14 brings. To name some of the iPhone X accessory purchases that I have made, I bought the wireless Vicro Qi charger, a Spigen glass screen protector, and a Spigen iPhone X great rubber glass case, which all work very well and get the job done for me in terms of iPhone casing and charging. I also upgraded my Apple Watch a few years ago, and I purchased the Apple Watch Series 4. This was the first new design on the Apple Watch in quite some time, and I got the 44mm GPS model in space gray aluminum. I have loved the Apple Watch, and it's just everything that I wanted the Apple Watch to be with the Series 4. Personally, I upgraded from the original Apple Watch, and although it still has a special place in my heart, it couldn't really even open apps because it was so slow, so the difference is night and day. The Apple Watch Series 4 and Series 5 are just so fast, and I have loved using the Series 4. Now, as a family, we did buy the Apple TV 4G, which has been a great upgrade from the older Apple TVs, as it does have the App Store, and my family does enjoy watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, and basically anything on this machine, now that you can download any app you would like to the device. Now, this year, I plan to buy a new MacBook Pro, and I am waiting to see what Apple has in store. I'm debating the MacBook Pro 16-inch, but currently I am still using my MacBook Pro Retina 13-inch as my main machine from 2014. To have a backup to this machine, just for basic tasks, in case anything goes wrong before I get my new computer, I actually purchased a MacBook Air 2014. This computer was a great deal at only $315, which is well below the MSRP, and it still has ports, which is unheard of nowadays. The computer works great for basic tasks like web browsing, video chatting, and Zoom calling, and I'm glad I have it as a temporary backup machine. To upgrade my music game, I received the Beats Powerbeats 3 headphones as a gift for Christmas a few years ago. Now today, although I know these aren't the newest headphones, they still work great for me, hold a good charge, connect in a similar manner to AirPods, and I use them often. Moving on, earlier this year, I bought some computer accessories to really take my YouTube and computer game a step higher. Recently, I bought the Seagate Backup Plus Slim 2TB external hard drive for both time machine backups and storing files with different partitions. This hard drive isn't the fastest, but it has tons of storage for an extremely affordable price, and I highly recommend it. I also bought some old computers for parts to see if I could upgrade their internals or even just flip some of their parts for cash if that didn't work. Specifically, I bought a used MacBook Pro along with some new MacBook rubber feet, replacement RAM, replacement chargers, and replacement hard drives for this machine. Although I haven't actually gotten the machine up and running yet, I'm excited to play around with MacBooks and see if I can make some extra cash from my endeavors, especially because the new MacBooks are not upgradable. Lastly, to do this upgrading, I bought the iFixit Essential Electronics Kit, which is really cheap, and if you ever need to upgrade the internals of a computer or simply open the casing of your computer, this kit of tools is essential. So recently, that's everything that I have bought or received since 2017, which is the last time that I made one of these videos, but I know that many of you are new here, so I'm going to jump back in time and show my 2017 review of my collection, as I cover pretty much everything else that I have owned or used in my time on YouTube in that video that I didn't cover so far. So just keep watching, sit back and relax, and enjoy these next clips of my Apple product collection from 2017, and also don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe as always. In these next clips, you'll get to see my collection of iPhones, iPads, Macs, iPods, cameras, and more. Rolling now. So I'll start with my Canon PowerShot ELPH300HS. Now, I do like to mention these at the beginning of all of my collection Apple videos because this is actually the camera I started filming with on YouTube. This is where it all happened. This is a great camera. I still do recommend this camera. So just so you guys know, throughout the video, all of the products I am showing will be linked down in the description. So if you want to go ahead and purchase one of them, the link will be in the description, or if you just want to check it out, all of that will be below the video. I also started on YouTube with iPods, and I'll show you guys my collection here. I do have the iPod Nano Classic as well as the iPod Video. This is actually the first iPod to allow you to watch video on the go, and my YouTube channel really started with the iPod Touch original version. I still do have the original packaging, and I absolutely love the design of the original iPod Touch. I also did upgrade to the iPod Touch 2G and 3G and 4G at one point. Now, notable about the 4G is it does have the front-facing and back-facing camera, simply to make it more like an iPhone. Very good functionality there. And that's my iPod Touch collection, guys, as well as my regular iPod collection. Moving on from that, I do have an iPad collection as well. I do have the original iPad. I did get this when it came out, and it is still functioning, even though a little bit slow nowadays. I still do have the original packaging as well. And I did upgrade to the iPad 3 simply for the cameras and the upgraded speed. It was a good upgrade at the time, and I did actually enjoy it. Now, I actually have not upgraded my iPad in a while because I do use my Mac much more than the iPad 3. But as you guys can see, I do have a keyboard case for the iPad 3, and it is a full-size keyboard. It works very, very well over Bluetooth, so I do recommend that as well. I think it's like 30 bucks on Amazon. Not a bad deal at all. I prefer to use Mac, but if you like the iPad, that's a good way to go. Now, this leads me to probably my favorite section of the video, my iPhone collection. Now, this is actually where it all happens on YouTube, even to this day, guys. I do have a large iPhone collection, as you guys can see. I'll start with the iPhone 4. iPhone 4 was the first iPhone I had on YouTube and in general. This is actually one of my favorite iPhones ever just because it got me into the iOS ecosystem on the iPhone. I do also have the iPhone 5, 5S, another iPhone 5S, the iPhone 6, the iPhone 6S, an iPhone SE, and the iPhone 7. Now, the iPhone 4 is in white, iPhone 5 is in space gray, iPhone 5S champagne gold, another 5S in space gray, another 6 in space gray, 6S in space gray, SE in rose gold, and 7 in jet black. Now, the iPhone 7 is actually filming this video right now, so hopefully you enjoyed the quality. But my favorite design, I would have to say overall, is definitely the iPhone SE, 5S, and iPhone 5. I just love that design. I think it's the perfect size. Right now, I think the iPhone is a little bit too big, but I'm not going to complain too much, but I do love those older version designs. I do still hold a special place in my heart for the iPhone 4. Now, I do actually have some accessories to go with the iPhone collection, as you guys can see here. I'll start with the battery case from Trianium. This actually adds a whole new full charge to your iPhone 6 and 6S. So this was my battery case that I did use for a while. Now that I've upgraded to the 7, I don't use it too much anymore, but it is a great little case and cheap on Amazon. I also have a couple other cases here. I do have the Open-A bottle case for the iPhone 5S design. I do have an Incipio clear case for the iPhone 6. Now, the Open-A case is especially cool. It's cool if you drink beer or soda and just want to open bottles like that, so I recommend that as well. Incipio I also just had for the iPhone 6. Clear, flexible, resistant case. I recommend it as well. Now, the iPhone 7 actually has an issue where you cannot plug in headphones to a headphone jack, so I did go out and purchase a little bit of a cheap version of the Mercury Motion wireless earbuds. They are very good actually, so if you're looking for a cheap version of headphones, you can go with the Mercuries. Now, these aren't actually super surround sound, I would say, but they do work well. I also do have a regular version of iPhone 6s EarPods right there from Apple. Moving on, there is the Coin credit card. Now, this is similar to Apple Pay. This is basically just an electronic credit card that you can store other credit cards on and use NFC to pay at stores and restaurants and anything like that. Coin is a cool concept if you want to have a physical card and you like swiping. I enjoyed it. I did pre-order it a couple of years ago and I still do have it to this day. Now, Square Reader is actually if you own a small business or you want to actually allow payments from a physical card or credit card from your friends. You can plug it into your headphone jack of an older iPhone and they can swipe their credit card directly through to pay you. Similar to Venmo with a real credit card, physical device. This works well for small businesses, like I said, and it's free. Now, the M1 Bluetooth receiver turns any wired headphones wireless. This is good if you own an iPhone 7. I use this to turn my Beats into wireless headphones because I have the iPhone 7 and I didn't want to buy new Beats. So I love the Beats, I love the M1, work well together if you have an iPhone 7. So I will move on to the Archon tripod. This is simply a portable tripod for the iPhone or any smartphone or any camera. Prevents shakiness when you're taking videos. I still use this to this day. It's very, very portable, small, about a foot tall, but it does allow you to take on-the-go videos without any shakiness, so highly recommended. Now I also have a couple more iPhone 7 cases from iVapo. These were actually sent to me. They are cheap on Amazon, work well, come in all different shapes and sizes and designs, so those are great cases. Thank you to iVapo for sending me those. I also have an Olala battery power bank. Charges your phone on the go up to 3 times, I believe, so I've used this. It does work, and I can attest to it. It is a good little product right there. I also have the Noise charger, which is actually a 4-meter lightning USB cable. You can charge your phone from 4 meters away, and it just makes it a little bit more convenient if you want to have your phone in hand while charging. That's also on the specified website in the description. Now, just for giggles, I know this is an Apple video, but I do own a Samsung Galaxy S3 as well as a Droid X. The Droid X was my first smartphone, and the Samsung Galaxy S3 actually got sent to me. I do enjoy using both of those still to this day, although I love Apple a lot more. Those were 2 of my first smartphones ever, so I do enjoy those as well, and I do still own them. Now, my current iPhone 7 case is the 3D Glass Pro. This is actually the jet black iPhone case from SwitchEasy. I did do a separate video on this, so if you want to check it out, it will be in the description as well. But this is actually a clear case to let you show off the jet black color of your iPhone 7, and it does come with a screen protector right there. This is great, and I do have a specific review on that, so check that out. I also have a coherence stand here. This is basically just an integrated mobile device station for the iPad or the iPhone. You can have a charger underneath and stand your device straight up on a desk. Just makes it easier to place your device there instead of having it lying around somewhere. Nice little desk accessory. Here is my Beats box, just Beats by Dre, wired for the iPhone. And I also have the Yeti microphone. This is the Blue Yeti microphone I film all of my videos with. High quality, as you guys can tell from my videos. I do recommend it. It's only $100 on Amazon, I believe, when I bought it. I also do have a pop filter for this. This just allows you to make sure that you don't have any pops coming in when you actually go ahead and speak into the microphone. It's good for broadcasting and recording. I use it about 50-50. I also do own a GoPro. I have the box here because it is similar to Apple. It looks a lot like Apple. But I do love GoPros. I film some videos on that occasionally. Don't really post them on YouTube, but it is a good little thing to have, especially if you like going underwater and taking videos. Here is the Apple Watch. I do have 2 Apple Watch boxes, and I do currently own the original Apple Watch. I did not upgrade yet. I do love the Apple Watch. It's a great accessory. And here is the current band I use. It is the Hoco Space Gray Metallic Band. It actually was only like $30 as opposed to the $500 Apple's charging. Makes it look a lot more fancy than you would expect. Now to the Mac section. I do have a Mac Mini. This is my family computer. It has been for years. It is a great little machine. I love to use it. And I did own the original MacBook Aluminum. This is the 13-inch LED backlit version. So that was the original MacBook I did own. This is the current MacBook 13-inch MacBook Pro. I edit all my videos on this. This is my portable machine, my full-time Mac. I love it, guys. Absolutely recommend it. It is the 2014 model, but it still works like it's brand new. Here are the laptops themselves, guys, as you can see. I also do have a little DVD drive that you can use to actually write DVDs. My current Mac does not actually have a DVD drive, so I do use this occasionally to make DVDs or load YouTube videos, anything onto that. I also have a connector to actually connect the HDMI to the DVI port for an older monitor. So that's my latest overview of my collection of Apple products as of summer 2020. Be sure to smash that like button if you liked the video, and if you did see a product in the video that you would like to buy, I will have all of the links below in the description to everything covered today for you to check out and purchase. And I will also link some of my other collection overviews and videos below as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel with bell notifications on for more collection reviews like this, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer it. I'll also have my social media profiles and my website linked below for you guys to follow and interact with me further, so drop a follow there, and thanks for watching. New videos every Thursday, as always, and lastly, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.